Assalamualaikum. For our class today, we will start with chapter 1, hydroxyl group. Okay, alcohol is an organic compound in which the hydroxyl functional group OH is bound to a carbon. Okay, basically this is the structure of the hydroxyl group. Okay, the blue part we categorize as alkyl group. The red part we categorize as hydroxy group. And the general formula of alcohol is CnH2n plus 2OH. Classification of alcohol. Alcohol are classified as a primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Depend on the number of carbon atoms bonded to the carbon with the OH group. For the primary alcohol, the OH is bonded to a carbon atom with one alkyl group, or OH group is attached to a carbon atom that contains 2 or 3 hydrogen atoms. Okay, for example here, how do we know this alcohol is considered as a primary alcohol? Okay, when this OH group attached to this primary carbon. Okay, how do you determine this carbon is primary or not? Okay, basically you need to check the group that attached to it. So here the group attached to it is only hydrogen. So it considered as a primary. And for the primary alcohol, we can identify by detecting the carbon. Okay, this carbon attached to only one alkyl group. Only one. So this one is categorized as primary alcohol because this OH group attached to primary carbon. Whereas for a secondary alcohol, as you can see here, this carbon is attached to one alkyl group and another one is alkyl group. So, how many alkyl group in this structure? So, you have 1 and 2. Okay, this carbon attached to one alkyl group, 2 alkyl group. Okay, this carbon is considered as secondary carbon. When the OH group attached to the secondary carbon, we categorize the structure as secondary alcohol. And finally here, this carbon attached to 1, 2, 3 alkyl group. So this carbon is categorized as tertiary carbon. When the OH group attached to the tertiary carbon, it is considered as a tertiary alcohol. Okay, how to name the alcohol? Naming the alcohol, the first step, what you need to do is you need to find the longest continuous carbon chain containing the carbon atom attached to the hydroxy group and give number to the carbon atom. And the carbon atom attached to the OH group is given the lowest position number. And after that, you need to name all the substituents in alphabetical order. Okay, for example here, you need to find the longest parent chain. How many carbon in the longest parent chain here? So you have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 carbon is referring to the butane. So butane, you need to replace E with OL. And the parent structure will be butanol. And the name of the compound is 1-butanol or butanol. Okay, why you have two different kind of writing the IUPAC naming here? So both the answer is correct. Okay, both the answer is correct. The number 1 is referring to the location of the OH group. Means that this OH group attached to carbon number 1. And please do not forget, you need to put dash when the number in between numbering and alphabet, you need to put dash. Or you can write butanol because number 1 here. If number 2, 3 or 4 and so forth, you cannot put butanol. You need to put the location of the functional group. Except for 1 butanol. You just straight away write butanol. Okay. The compound with 2 hydroxyl group are called diol or glycol. So here, how many carbon in the structure? 1 and 2. So it will be ethane. Why you put di here? Because you observe 2 OH group in the structure. Diol. So why you put 1 and 2? Number 1 and 2 is the location of the OH group at carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. So it will be 1,2-ethane diol. And please remember to put comma. In between number and number, you need to put comma. In between number and alphabet, you need to put dash. Okay, how to name the cyclic alcohol? Assign the OH group as C1. And proceed to the second substituent either clockwise or counterclockwise to give the lowest position number. For example here, okay, the location of the OH will be the lowest number. You need to start from OH carbon. Start from number 1, 2, and 3. So basically, how many carbon in the cyclic ring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 6 is referring to cyclohexane. So cyclohexane, hexane E, you substitute with OL. And what is the alkyl group? The alkyl group is methyl. So you need to put methyl. 3-methyl cyclohexanol.